It's happened again in London. Mad jihadis on the loose, just been released from jail, nobody looking at them. They shouldn't even be out of jail, in fact they should be hanging from a rope. What did they do? They got up London and they killed two people, two mad lefty liberals who were trying to help them. You won't believe what I've got to tell you in this story. Watch the Templar Report and I'll give you the full 9 yards. Hello again, Jim Dowson here, guest presenter with the Templar Report. And today I want to talk to you about the recent attack on the civilians of London, which happened just Friday past there. There was an attack by a crazed jihadi, another one, which left 2 people dead. And as usual, the reaction from the Liberals has been, we must protect these poor jihadis because people might call them names and things like that. But it's much deeper than this. And I want to explain what happened, who was killed, and what it was all about, because you won't believe this. This is a jihadi. Let me tell you about him. So, this is a guy called Osman Khan, who was jailed in 2012, and he was released in 2018. But what was he jailed for? Let me tell you. This is what he was jailed in 2012 for. And remember, London's had these attacks all the time and it's getting worse. So he was jailed in 2012 for this. Khan was one of a group of 9 men arrested in 2010 who were the focus of MI5's anti-terror operation. And all pleaded guilty in 2012 to an Al-Qaeda-inspired terrorism offences, which included, pay attention, this will be crazy for Americans, because they jail you there, you're in jail forever. So, this is the terror plans. They wanted to bomb the London Stock Exchange, the House of Parliament, the US Embassy, 2 rabbis at 2 synagogues, the Dean of West St Paul's Cathedral, Boris Johnson, and build a terrorist training camp in Pakistan, or Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, according to him, attending terrorist-related operational meetings, preparing to travel abroad, and assisting others in travelling abroad for terrorist activities. This wasn't a wish list, this is what they were convicted of. This guy's serious. He was in with Anjem Chowdhury and all these famous hate preachers from Britain. So this is not some guy sitting in his bedroom fantasising about this. This is a serious operator mixed with some really serious, the most serious people we've got. So he was jailed. He was jailed in 2012 and released in 2018. 6 years for wanting to blow up Westminster Parliament, to blow up the US Embassy, to kill the Christian leader of the St Paul's Cathedral and a couple of rabbis there. Jailed. And some imbecile, is that Lord Leveson, that clown? That was him, let him out. Appealed and he let him out. Oh, he's been unduly punished and they let him out. So there is one part of PC madness that allowed a killer to be on the street. It gets worse, but wait, you won't believe this, folk. Pay attention to this, because these people are having us murdered, these liberals. He was allowed out, and then he was allowed to travel to London unaccompanied to offenders meeting, a rehabilitation meeting of offenders where all the lefty liberals are all there to help these people and to try and rehabilitate them and understand their pain. Well, that's who he killed. He went there and then killed 2 of the people who would try to help him. It's bizarre. So let me just tell you the type of people who he killed. You know, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but these liberals, I mean, this occasion, it was themselves they got killed, but this is what's leading to the death of innocent people, normal people, sensible people. So on this occasion, they got themselves killed by their own beliefs. They hung themselves by their own petards. But one of the guys who died, there was a woman killed who was called Saskia Jones, and there was a guy called Jack. Is it Jack Merritt? Jack Merritt. This is what his dad said in The Guardian, which is the most liberal lefty paper in the planet. This is what his dad said. Jack devoted his energy to the purposes of learning together, a pioneering programme to bring students from university and prisoners together to share their unique perspectives on justice. Unique, I bet they're unique. Unlike many of us, Jack did not just go to work, he lived and breathed fire in pursuit of a better world for all humanity, especially in those in need, i.e. prisoners. Passionate about it, on fire, to allow jihadis out of jail, people who were plotting to murder Christian ministers and rabbis and blow up the US Embassy. Jack was on fire to defend these people. And then they killed him. There you go. Quoting his father again. If Jack could comment on his death and the tragic incident of Friday the 29th of November, he would be livid. Jack would be angry. We would see him ticking it over in his mind before a world was uttered between us. Jack would understand the political time with visceral clarity. So Jack would be angry because people now are saying, why has this bloody terrorist been allowed out of jail in the first place? This would make Jack angry. I think if you could go, sir, with all due respect to Mr. Merritt the father, I think, sir, if you could go beyond the grave and interview your son now, who's lying chopped to bits with big holes in him and sent off to an early grave, he may disagree with you, and he may actually disagree with his former views. Just a hunch, I don't know. His father also said he would be seething. He's a very passionate guy, this Jack, before the guy who was trying to help killed him. He would be seething at his death and his life being used to perpetuate an agenda of hate that gave his everything to fight against. We should never forget that. What Jack would want from all this is to walk through the door he booted down in his black Doc Marten. So this guy's a militant liberal. He would be seething that now we are saying bloody jihadis should all be locked up. He would be seething at this. He is seething, or he would be seething if he was still alive, before one of his pals killed him. He would be seething that now we are getting angry at these jihadis for killing him. Look, when I tell people that these people, these liberals are mad, I mean it. They don't even have the brains to try and protect their own. So where does that leave us? And finally in this, and this is quite difficult to do because the guy's lost a son, but he seems to be over the moon at losing a son, as long as we don't hate jihadis. But his dad finishes up with this. The door opens up a world where we do not lock up and throw away the key. This is what Jack campaigned for. Not locking people up and throwing away. Let them out. Understand them. Well, we do not give indeterminate sentences or convict people on joint enterprise. So some was specifically against the crime of joint enterprise. You know, that means if you're taking part with a crowd who go and murder somebody, you're equally responsible. It's a fair law. It's good law. You've got it in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. We've all got it. His son campaigned against this. And the people like his son are the people who have put pressure on the courts and the liberal judges to allow these people out because joint enterprises seem to be unfair. So this guy who threatened to kill hundreds and who was in with the most dangerous Al-Qaeda terror group in Britain, who'd killed dozens, only done 6 years in jail because people like his son campaigned for that. And the guy got out and killed him. I know. I swear, crazy. Anyway, finishing the quote from his father. Where we do not slash prison budgets and where we focus on rehabilitation, not revenge. Sweet words. But he means it. His father means it. Because he's still talking like this, and his son's lying dead in the morgue. No, he was buried today, wasn't he? Buried today. He's now lying dead in the grave, cold as a rock. And his dad's still talking this language. This is how mental these people are. Where we do not consistently undermine our public services, the lifeline of our nation. Utter tripe from a demented lunatic who has, no doubt, passed on his crazy liberal ideals to his son, and his son has now paid with his life. How long are these liberals going to sacrifice not just our children, but their own children on the sacrificial altar of political correctness? These people are like some kind of mad cult where they're offering up their children for slaughter. And pleased about it. It's like the Germans. When the German women were being raped by the refugees, some women were going to court and apologising to the refugees that they had an appearance that obviously drove them mad and made them rape them. And they were actually going to court and saying, I am so sorry you raped me. I'm not joking, I'm not making it up. That actually happened on several occasions. They were going to court and apologising to the rapist and saying, I'm so sorry you raped me. This guy's father, who was stabbed to death, butchered in the street like a pig. He's actually, this whole thing is still covering up and being an apologist for the very people who killed his son, a crazed jihadist. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. You know, this guy who did it, I mean, think about it. I just want to tell you again. He planned. This is not a nutter. This is not an idiot. This is a guy who's more than capable of doing it. He planned to bomb the London Stock Exchange, House of the Parliament, the US Embassy, murder 2 rabbis at 2 synagogues, murder the Christian minister at St Paul's Cathedral, murder the Prime Minister, who was an MP then, Boris Johnson, and build a terrorist training camp in Pakistan with Al Qaeda money. And he was actually convicted of attending terror-related operational meetings. This is a serious player, and he went to jail for 6 years because Lord Leveson, a liberal crazy judge, let him out because people like this guy, Merritt, and this other woman, Saskia Jones, they're the type of people who were campaigning to let him out because they're saying, no, it's the far right, it's Jim Dowson's the problem, it's the Templars that are the problem, it's Tommy Robinson's the problem, it's these people that are the problem, not these guys. These guys are okay. Well, I never killed your son. And I never killed your daughter, and no right-wing person did. The people that you defend and protect at every single turn butchered your children, and you're still talking the same rubbish talk. So you have offered your children up onto the altar of political correct sacrifice, and they're gone. Well, I'm a Christian, and one day I think you might meet, these parents might meet their son and daughter, and I think they will be in for a shock. Because political rhetoric in theory is okay, but when somebody starts stabbing huge holes in your body and your lifeblood's flowing out before you, because you don't die right away when you're stabbed, it takes quite a while. I think both of these people would have thought, my God, how stupid have I been? Too late, your lifeblood running down a London street into the gutter, and you're going to a lost eternity. I don't know if these people repented on their deathbed. If they didn't, you know where they are right now, I don't need to say it. I hope they did. I hope maybe Christ reached down from heaven and lifted them up at their final moments, because it take a few minutes to die with stab wounds. But that's what happened, and it's tragic. It's horrific. It's horrifying. But I must also congratulate the policeman who shot this terrorist dead, put 2 bullets in him, shot him dead. But I also want to say well done to the men who tackled him. Now, some of them were criminals themselves. One actually murdered a girl. But they set about this guy. Bizarrely, one of them grabbed a narwhal tusk. I think a narwhal's a seal or a whale or something. So attacked him with a narwhal tusk. Another guy blasted him with a fire extinguisher. Another big guy came in and biffed him and got him down. And even when he turned him over and he had this pretend suicide vest on, nobody knows that at the time. Everybody ran away bar that guy. He clung onto him for grim death and was punching his lights out. So to you, sir, I salute you for that action. I don't know what you've done in your life, an evil act. I don't know. But maybe this is your way of redemption and your way back to normal society, because that's a brave act. It doesn't matter if he was a murderer or what he was. That was a brave individual act to do, and maybe it was your way of making up for the bad deeds you've done in the past. I don't know. But still, the man should be congratulated on what he done. And as for the policeman that put 2 bullets in him, I would recommend that he's disciplined. He should have put at least 6 in him to stop twitching. And that's the only problem I've got with that. But other than that, you've done a good job too, sir. And all the men on the day who attacked that guy. The message has got to be clear. Don't hide from terrorists. Attack them. And you know, I'll tell you a thing that's very strange. When there was the last London Bridge attack, when the 3 guys were butchering folk all round them, there's a video, an actual video that exists. I'll try and find it for you if we can tag it on here. I don't know. But there's a video. And all the people are in a pub in London, and they're all hiding under the table saying, oh my God, we're all being butchered, we're all being slaughtered again. There's people getting slaughtered in the street in the most horrible way, half decapitations, everything. And a guy under the table says, it's him. And everybody starts on him. Shh, don't say that, that's racist, there's no need for that, that's racist. There's 3 jihadis trying to cut your head off, and they're all saying, you shut your face, you're a racist. And they're going to attack the guy for saying that. None of them's got the cojones to get up and go and attack them. Well, a couple of guys did. A Romanian did, brave guy, and an English soccer hooligan about my age who's a nutcase. He attacked him, shouted his gang slogan, his football gang slogan, and attacked him and was slashed to bits. But he gets stuck into him. He says, we are Millwall, and attacked him. He doesn't get any praise because he said some racist things about effing Muslims and effing immigrants and all this. He doesn't get any praise. Well, I salute you as well, sir. So this is what's going on in our country. It's going on in America. It's going on everywhere. These people are stark, raving mad, and they don't care because they're quite prepared, as we've seen, to sacrifice their own children and rejoice in it. And no doubt at a cocktail party in Islington next week, they'll be saying, oh yes, oh you do know my son or daughter was butchered by the jihadis as well. Yes. It's like a badge of honour It's like a badge of honour. Because they're proving how liberal they are. That, yes, my son was murdered by the jihadis, but I still love them. And I still turn up at the right-wing demonstrations and shout at the neo-Nazi, white power, racist people and these fanatical Christians. I still shout at them. But I go to the local mosque and I partake in the celebrations of Eid and Ramadan. They're mental. They're mad. This is a war. People are dying. And to be quite honest with you, I have not shed, and I do cry sometimes when British people get murdered. These people, you got what you wanted. That's all from me in the Templar Report. Remember, stick close to God. You won't go far wrong. Thank you.
The threat is real, and we are on the front line. In a world of misinformation and attacks from the left and mainstream media, censorship, deplatforming, it is time to call out the fake news and bring you the truth. We are the Knights Templar. Visit our website and join today. We are the Resistance. Deus Vult.